Are you constantly distracted, struggling to stay on task, or feeling overwhelmed by the chaos of life? You're not alone. Most of us are fighting a losing battle with distraction. But what if I told you there's a way out? Imagine if you could flip a mental switch and unlock insane focus whenever you needed it. Today, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. We're diving deep into science-backed strategies to transform you from easily distracted to insanely focused. Let's dive in. Focus isn't some mystical force that comes and goes as it pleases. It's triggered by specific cues in your environment and your daily routine. So, the first step to unlocking insane focus is to become a detective of your own mind. What helps you enter that flow state where you're totally locked in? Is it a certain playlist? Maybe it's a quiet space where you can shut the door and block out the world. Or maybe it's as simple as your favorite drink, a cup of coffee or tea that signals to your brain it's go time. Once you identify these triggers, create a ritual. This isn't about lighting candles and chanting unless that's your thing. It's about sending a clear signal to your brain that it's time to shift gears and get down to business. Think of it like a pre-game routine. Athletes don't just show up and expect to be in the zone. They have a series of actions that prepare their mind and body for peak performance. So, what's your focus ritual going to be? Maybe you dim the lights, slip on your noise-canceling headphones, and put on some instrumental music. These habits, these little rituals, create a powerful mental association. You're literally training your brain to snap into focus mode every time you do them. Let's talk about overwhelm for a second. You know that feeling, right? You sit down to tackle a big project, and suddenly you're paralyzed. You're checking your email, you're organizing your desk, you're doing everything except the thing you're supposed to be doing. Sound familiar? That's your brain on overwhelm. It sees this massive task looming over you and it freaks out. So what's the solution? Break it down. We're talking micro chunks here. Instead of staring down the barrel of a huge project, break it down into small, actionable steps. Remember, clarity creates confidence, and confidence fuels action. Let's say you're writing a report. Don't focus on the entire thing at once. Start with the title, then move to the outline, then tackle one section at a time. By breaking it down into bite-sized pieces, you reduce the mental resistance and make it easier to get started. And here's a bonus tip. Pair this with what I call the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it now. Answer that email, file that document, send that quick text. These quick wins might seem insignificant, but they're not. They create a sense of momentum, a feeling of accomplishment, which sets the stage for deeper focus when it's time to tackle those bigger tasks. Remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Just take one small step, then another and another. Let's be real, we live in a world of distractions. Everywhere you turn, there's something vying for your attention. But here's the thing, not all noise is created equal. Yes, there's the obvious stuff, the traffic, the construction, the guy on the phone next to you at the coffee shop. But then there's the noise you might not even realize is impacting your focus. I'm talking about digital clutter, the constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media updates. It's like having a conversation with 1,000 people at once. Your brain doesn't stand a chance. So here's the first step. Reclaim your attention. Silence those notifications. Seriously, turn them off. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, or even better, put it in another room. And while you're at it, let's talk about those pesky websites and apps that suck you in and steal your time. Use tools like website blockers to keep yourself off social media and other distracting sites when you need to be focused. Out of sight, out of mind. But wait, there's more. We can't forget about the noise inside our own heads. That's right, I'm talking about the mental chatter, the worries, the to-do lists that run on repeat in the background. This internal noise can be just as damaging to your focus as any external distraction. So, how do you quiet the storm inside? Journaling is a game changer. Spend 5 minutes each morning writing down whatever's on your mind. It's like a brain dump that clears out the mental clutter and frees up space for focus. And when those anxious thoughts pop up, practice some deep breathing exercises. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 2, and exhale slowly for 6. The quieter your mental and physical space, the sharper your focus will be. You've heard of time management, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that energy management is even more important. Why? Because your ability to focus isn't constant throughout the day. It ebbs and flows. Most people experience peak focus in the morning followed by a dip in the afternoon, and that's perfectly normal. The key is to work with your body's natural rhythms, not against them. Instead of trying to force focus when your energy is low, schedule your high-focus tasks during those peak energy hours. Use that time to tackle your most challenging work, the stuff that requires your full brain power. Then, when you hit that afternoon slump, don't beat yourself up about it. Use those lower energy periods for less demanding activities like organizing your inbox, answering emails, or catching up on administrative tasks. And don't forget to recharge those batteries. Taking short breaks throughout the day isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Focus is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. But just like hitting the gym, you can't expect to see results overnight. It takes time, effort, and most importantly, consistency. So start small, commit to just 10 minutes of undistracted work. Set a timer, eliminate all distractions, and give that task your full attention for those 10 minutes. Once you've mastered that, gradually increase the duration. And here's a pro tip: use the Pomodoro technique. This simple yet effective method involves working for 25 minutes straight, followed by a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. This structured approach helps prevent burnout and keeps your focus sharp. As you practice these techniques, pay attention to what works best for you. Are you more focused in the morning or the evening? Does exercising beforehand boost your concentration? Does listening to certain types of music help or hinder your flow? By experimenting and tracking your progress, you'll discover what works best for you. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, and keep striving for progress, not perfection. That's it! Now you have the tools to unlock insane focus on command. It's not some superpower reserved for a select few. It's a skill you can cultivate with the right strategies and a healthy dose of practice. Remember, it all starts with understanding your personal focus triggers, breaking down those daunting tasks into manageable steps, and taking control of the noise in your life, both internal and external. Manage your energy like a pro, and most importantly, commit to consistent practice. Don't wait for focus to magically appear, make it happen. Pick one strategy from today's video and try it out right now.